fire with fire. You cure curses with curses. Kábíyèsí. Wèrè lábí wèrè. Wèrè lábí wèrè. Kábíyèsí Ìbàdàn nìyẹn o. You know, there are times that you quench fire with fire. And there are always two sides to the point. There is nothing that comes that is exactly perfect and doesn't have the other side. And just like we said, we can't avoid it. No way. And since we cannot avoid it, and we have to commend those who started earlier, we have a lot of fact-checking hubs in Nigeria. Whether it is ICIR, whether it's CJID, whether it's Cable, all these platforms have been existing. And each time there's going to be, in fact, what they do during elections, before election, is to bring themselves together. They form a coalition, and what they do is that they even do live checks on claims, and that is excellent. You will continue to battle it, because what we are facing, they are not things that we can. It is even good that we can imagine it. Before, they were not imagined. Now that we know that they will come, it is for us, and that is why almost every newsroom, and surprisingly, ours is a niche newsroom that focuses on development. And we created something that is called DevCheck. DevCheck is targeted at just fact-checking issues around development. And when you look at it, it's not just about elections. So many persons are using drugs today that are not tested, that are not confirmed. But because somebody has just gone on Facebook and is saying, oh, you have kidney disease, if you put the maize, corn, or whatever, you add it to one cucumber, and it becomes something to do. Nobody has tested it. And that is about development. Somebody will just wake up one day and say, Anna, we could all recollect what transpired with Ebola. And what did we have? People said, don't take your bath with salt water. So these are things that we are targeting in our whole newsroom to be able to, but it will also relate to elections in one way or the other. There is no way you discuss elections without development, because the target is actually to achieve development. So what we will also plead is that all newsrooms, especially like mine, it is not all newsrooms that can do it, because you also need expertise to be able to do it. And at a time like this, when sustainability is a major problem, a whole lot of platforms are just evolving without skills. What we will do is that the big newsrooms must also ensure that no matter how small the newsrooms are, because even if you use Facebook to pass information, it goes very wide, it goes viral. So the big newsrooms cannot do it alone. They must carry along those small newsrooms that they think they are publishing, and they want whatever they publish to be authenticated. They want whatever to be published to be true. So what is important is that there must always be collaboration. Like I always say, the currency in journalism in this age